Hello, it's Rex with Paperwise. In this Symphony configuration video, I will show you how to lessen frustration and make the most of your time. We will do this by learning how to configure the Search tab's document list. As you can see, I've already logged into Symphony. Let's open a Search tab by using the Search shortcut. I will use a Save Search to load a batch of new invoices. As you can see, there are a lot of fields that we have in this cabinet. Too many fields to all display at one time. This makes it difficult if I need to use only a handful of the fields to process these documents. And if the fields are spaced apart, then I may have to scroll just to see all of the ones that I need. Some of the fields, such as vendor name, don't even display the entire value. And then there are extra fields that we really don't need. Whenever I scroll to the right, I no longer see the vendor name. That's a problem because sometimes I need to scroll over and see the amount, but I still need to know who the vendor is. We can fix these things by using the capabilities built into the document list table. Now, let's resize the vendor name. To do that, just go up in between vendor name and the column that follows it, grab a hold of the little separator bar, and drag it. This allows me to see all of the names. Now, if there's a field that I don't need to see up front, we can move it. Let's say this file format field really isn't useful. So let's take it and let's drag it. See, whenever I move it, it removes that column from the list. Now, if I let go, that field's going to no longer display. It is no longer in the table. And that's fine. I didn't delete any data. All I did was tell the table not to show me that field anymore. Maybe there's a field that I always want to have displayed, like the vendor name. I'm going to move it all the way over and see what happened. Whenever I dragged it over, it automatically pinned it into place. Now I can scroll left independently and still see all of the vendor names. This is just like the freeze panes feature inside of Excel. Let's go ahead and move some of the columns around that I want to be able to see. I want to see due date because that's a very important field. I'm going to leave note where it is because it's an important part of our process to be able to add notes and pass them around the office for documents. There. Now we have a little bit more useful of a list. Now, this is just a fictitious example. Your needs are going to vary, but the instructions will be the same. Once I have the list configured the way that I want it, I will click on the views over here on the far left, and I'm going to choose Save View As. I will give this view a name. I'm going to call it New Invoices. Now I can choose the view and look, it always sets it right back. If I want to make sure that the list of results is always displayed the same way anytime I use the accounting file cabinet, then I just right click on my view and choose Set It as the default view. I can make additional views for the same cabinet and for every cabinet to which I have access. Now for the real test, let's close our tab. Let's open up another search tab, perform our search again, and make sure that the view applied. It did. All of our configuration changes have been saved.